Zoxy is cooking up that nade. It could potentially shut down at least 3 players of FaZe.
He's holding it for a very long time, though. Here comes Mela coming in with the DBS in hand. Breaks down the doorways. A very tight angle for the side of Richuki to actually play this one out. But he actually goes for the opening move. And Mela into this same compound. And for Miracle Vibes, they want to party as they swing directly into the corners. And those nades are flying through. How much can Malik do? Apparently not much.
Every day I miss you in the most ordinary ways. I always stop and wonder what would have happened if I stayed. 'Cause without you,
At the moment, this is a lockout situation for the side of FaZe Clan as well as DRX. Taking an early fight as the nade exchange sees QXZ already down on the ground, but nothing too difficult for them to hold true for the moment. But that's another nade from Mela! And this is why they call him the Thai King of Grenades.
Oh man, well, the dynamic duo has been shut down. So it's, we're looking at one rated for the side of DRX and FaZe. We've got Ventorix right there from afar, holding off a pretty nice angle. Mela getting
To slowly close in upon DRX. But, like I said, it doesn't really hurt too much. But we love seeing that clean engagement coming out from the side of FaZe Clan. Speaking of that, seems like DRX will have Killer getting taken out. Now, I guess we definitely give a little bit scrutiny to the side of the DXAVIER. Well, Lambo, he heard all those words, and he's definitely proving us wrong.
I think he heard us. Nah, just kidding, guys. Rosemary, good to a player who is dubbed as the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Would you agree with this?
Well, I think that there's definitely a whole lot to prove before we actually give them that title just yet. Meanwhile, the fights continue. It seems like it's never ending here. HORAA going for multiple angle sprays as Sky managed to pick one for themselves. No Fear needs a helping hand though, as GG Fawn hoping to keep chase as well. So Team Pandum has got some business to deal here, but there is still MVYNS. That's quite a mouthful, but there will be a close part combat coming in with sprays as well. Trying to go for the drop shot, but not quick enough as Long picks that one up.
Yeah, by the way, this conflict is actually happening on the north side of El Hazar, right outside of the zone. There's honestly like maybe 3 teams that could battle it out. It's just a while because HORAA Esports is right behind Team Pandum. And possible clash as well with K1 because they will be coming from outside of the zone. But from the kill bit, it's 4 Miracle Vibes having an altercation with DXAVIER, and ideally that was a confirmed kill. Lamborghini seems to have stepped out of the game.
Yeah, definitely a tough one as teams are looking for that spacing, but for S as well as what I do believe to be Talon over North as well. For Miracle Vibes now pushes upwards, finds that full member side of DX.
Sometimes, you know, teams play more than one tournament in a day, so perhaps they're a little bit distracted, or I don't know, but this is not, you know, the kind of performance we are expecting from the guys of Vietnam. But stage 3, down to 13 teams remaining, and we're looking at DJD going up against Talon Esports. We've got M on the ground, and Talon Esports has come up with an effective plan on how to win this fight, at the same time, how to revive M or rescue M in the process.
I guess that they'll just leave him be because there's no possible way for them to, and it does pull back into the direct center where DRS is currently at. So they will have to wrap up that fight that they had with Talon Esports before moving by, because it's not going to be all too easy later on with the existence of the rest of HORAA Esports also over in the North Point. Meanwhile, FaZe Clan has some infiltrators into truck stop as the challenges is on. Takes down one member side of BTR. More to go though. This is still, but seemingly enough, that battle continues over the side of truck stop as they are looking to form up. Now that's gonna be Bora finding one against HARAME Bro.
Oh man, so I thought HARAME Bros were actually having a fight with Cameron because they are the ones really, you know, like within proximity. There's no one facing off, but you know what? There's also HORAA Esports that's kind of joined into the mix here. But you know, an exchange is happening right now over to the northeast side of the map. But we're gonna jump back to that later on because FAZE now is the onsen on the floor. Mela backing up just a little bit, right? But player one, this unknown player, maybe a tryout, we don't know exactly. You know, but he's doing pretty good, keeping BTR at bay while he buys time for the rest of the team to recuperate and reset in this situation.
Xaia has just got to play it very defensively, at least gathering a little bit of that intel as to where they're currently moving is going to be very vital on what the next move is for the Indonesian side. But FaZe Clan, they got the numbers advantage. They could wrap from every corner of the field. I say field, I mean they're in this giant L compound, as they could just strike from any angle, but they need to be careful not to go all alone. They should just use this number advantage, swarm them all together, and just clear out the entire area of play if they could. But they're giving a lot of respect towards the side of BTR. This is taking forever, and 10 seconds from now, Boost is starting to kick in, and they are forced to make a move.
Talon Esports now just went down to give it elimination points and the battle continues between FaZe and Red Hills. Yes, it is still continuing. The fight is not over just yet. BTR seems to be doing a great job, you know, just really taking their sweet time. You know, they're not really that pushy, they're not that aggressive. They are letting FaZe Clan actually come up to them instead, and obviously FaZe is already going for that pitch, but they have to be a little careful because Zoxy is cooking up that nade. It could potentially shut down these 3 players of FaZe.
He's holding it for a very long time though. Here comes Mela coming in with the DBS in hand, breaks down the doorways. A very tight angle for a side of Richuki to actually play this one out, but he actually goes for the opening move, and Mela, he will be taken down, but BTR is still out here to play. What a shutdown. FaZe Clan, they just absolutely get obliterated in one fall swoop.
Well, I called it out. They needed to be careful with Zuxi.
Other teams to actually beat them by the edges. Now Jimmy, he's in the middle of smoke, going up against Doc. He's gonna drop that grenade. Not really chunking out Doc just yet. And there's just plenty of teams to play in these high hills, where Alter Ego is also waiting on the far corner. And we're seeing a shift moving directly in favor of the side of DRS, which is where we are seeing them play a little bit more defensively. The rest of For America Vibes takes full control of the South.
Yeah, I mean, Jimmy shoot his shot, unfortunately, did not hit his target, so Doc retaliated, you know, with a nade himself and actually got that point. Now, range, tough luck. He was sent back to the level by For America Vibes. Now we're down to the 2 players for the side of the HARAME Bros. And of course, the battle continues. For America Vibes getting into position, but Federal is getting tagged by who was it? Ooh, that was Baron going off angle here. Doc with the charge. Federal is goes down hard.
Absolutely impeccable sprays coming out of the side of Doc, finding double in the process as well. Just clean stuff coming in from the side of For America Vibes in order to just clear the entire southern side of the sector. Now, fight continues on with Alter Ego Ares just in close proximities, but Apex is just chiming in from the top as well. HORAA Esports, they got to sell those scores quickly, move the side of Alter Ego, taking one down. Still no one to clear up, but it's not going to be a clean angle just yet. They now pinch into this same compound, and For America Vibes, they want to party as they swing directly into the corners, and those nades are flying through. How much can Malik do? Apparently not much.
Solid points for this round. Oh my goodness, they're probably banging on their chest, which is really calling it wild. He's now trying to answer back. Falcons versus For America Vibes. Oh, this is a fight you don't want to miss.
Oh, this is the grudge match here, and they seem to be having a tough one, as that drive-by didn't really work in favor of Baron as well as Apex. Now the nades are coming in from the side of Doc. They can still go in for some pickup as Ease goes down, and that's for leaving the team. Now they're going to go for that reset, as the rest of Falcons going to do exactly the same. I guess it's about time DRS be part of this picture as well. TJB, nowhere to be seen. They only have one member left standing in the way, hoping to squeeze into top 3 if possible. But Sleepy is trying to find a little bit of an opening as they do land that and steal that point away from 4 Miracle Vibes.
Oh my goodness, this is not looking too good for the side of Falcons. Force Cobb is the only player remaining here, trying to go up against the rest of 4 Miracle Vibes. And now Falcons has just been eliminated with 3 elimination points. I mean, you're right. TJB playing with just a player here. I think it was Longs, right? But he's actually just keeping quiet, not moving at all, and he's just letting DRS and 4 Miracle Vibes battle it out, and then he's just gonna be going into the match, which is a smart gameplay.
Yeah, no, he's also isolating a target right now with Gante with 1 tick of HP left. But he's not too phased about that. He wants to ensure that his passage is going to be clear, holding the right center. So let these boys party. I'm just going to hope for a potential top 2 finish. Whatever bonuses of points, that's going to be extra, but I guess that's too much for him to handle. Apex has got it all pretty much covered. And that is now 20 points in for the side of 4 Miracle Vibes. I mean, you can just say, screw the chicken dinner. That's a bonus right now because that's double chicken dinners in terms of elimination, but they will secure it nonetheless. This is what? 30 over points for 4 Miracle Vibes.
Insane gameplay. 4 Miracle Vibes coming up on top with 20 elimination points and, of course, another 10 points